Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo, and I am here with a quick reading to get you guys prepared for the class tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do not fast forward because I'm giving you important information about the class. So if you are attending How to Work Your Gifts class tomorrow, it will be at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That time slot is the one that was outranked over the 3 p.m. slot. So I asked Spirit tonight, what messages do I need to give you guys to prepare for your session tomorrow? Remember, it is free. The only exchange is that you follow me on Instagram, comment you will be attending, and that you follow me on Instagram or subscribe to the YouTube channel and comment that you will be attending, okay? Whether you comment on an old video, new video, the one, even this video, as long as you comment so that way I can keep an attendance of who's here, who's following. That way I can put more content on Instagram, keep it flowing to keep you guys excited. And I will start posting daily card, just one card reading for your energy for the day as well. So with that being said, the only thing I'm going to ask that you guys do for me is that you send me so much love and light, right? Because we do know there are entities that do not want us to get the message, that do not want us to get the full information and the acknowledgement of our gifts. And remember, I am a light worker, Crystal Indigo. I am from the angelic realms of the Seraphim. So there's a lot inside of me. And my intention with the class tomorrow is that you realize that you have a lot inside of you too as well. So with these readings, I want you today to focus on what I'm communicating to you. And when you come to the class tomorrow, you're excited, pumped, ready to rock, all right? I want you to have a great sleep tonight. Or if you wake up in the morning and see this, I want you to be well rested. I want you to be open to the energy. And I want you to be in a place where you're uninterrupted during class, okay? So this will be our first class on how to work your gifts, all right? So let me dive right into this quick message from Spirit, okay? So the first card out is Milk and Honey. That's number 51. 5 and 1 is 6. I want you to look up numerology number 6. And I want you to let me know if that resonates with you or angel number 6. So we're going to dive into Milk and Honey. And I want you guys to, give me your take, your thoughts on it, okay? So with Milk and Honey, the essential meaning says the taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing, abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. So Spirit is saying, trust that your needs will be met. Trust that abundance is on the way. And some of you guys are already feeling it now. For those who are in twin flame connections, you're definitely feeling your divine counterpart, their energies, because, Pluto is in retrograde. So a lot of emotional thoughts and things like that are coming up to the surface. So if you are feeling those, trust and believe your divine counterpart is feeling those same energies. And as well, if you're a light worker, starseed, indigo, however you resonate under the spiritual umbrella, this is, more clarity for you from Spirit. Your abundance is here. So with the class tomorrow, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to understand how to move, how to allow people, not to have people in your space or who to have in your space. All right. And so with this, let's remember this is number 6. Okay. Number 51. When you add that, 5 and 1 is 6. The next card out, it says by the book, number 11. So we all know what 11 means. It talks about your awakening. It talks about your twin flame journey. It talks about your spiritual ascension. So let's go into by the book. And with by the book, I know the meaning or what it says, but I want to read it for you because clearly we're having class, right? So you want to come, well prepared. And so with by the book, it talks about abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs, universal laws. But in our case, this is talking about us raising the vibration of the universe. This is talking about us shining our light. This is talking about whether we're clairvoyant, whether we're claircognizant, clairsentient, or, you know, second sight, remote seeing, healers, you know, whether Reiki, hands-on healing, energy healing, however your gifts resonate. This is talking about how you're using those gifts and how you're going to buy, you know, how you're going by the book, and how you know that your gifts, you know, ultimately is going to help change the world, shift the world to the new age of Aquarius. Remember, that's what we're going into now, the new age of Aquarius. So we want to do things by the book because we're moving the world to a new vibration. And all you're going to start seeing is love and light. It's not going to happen overnight, but gradually you're going to see it getting there, because the world is just purging so much that, you know, the world is letting go of what's no longer needed to be in existence, right? So we're going through a huge purge, a huge shift, a huge ascension, and a great mass awakening, okay? So 1 and 1 is 1. So you can do numerology number 1 or numerology number 11, okay? The next card out is breathe. And so look at this, like she really looks like she's like meditating, like in her center, like in her quiet place, and with water. Like some of you guys may have the gift to see, like have visions when you look at like water. So you can put water in like a dark pot, and you can actually get visions from that. Like you can look that up too as well. I did write it down in my dream journal, where I keep my information about my gifts and things like that. So I'll have the name for you tomorrow in the class. So with breathe, let's go over that really quick. And I bookmarked the pages so that way we weren't flipping all over the place, right? So with breathe, it says patience, waiting. It says going slowly, wellness, meditation, trust. So this is what we're being called to do. We're being called to trust. Trust the guidance, trust the universe, trust that we're being led in the right direction. Don't resist, surrender fully, and go with the flow. Start meditating. I always tell you guys this on the channel. Meditate. Start from your root all the way up to your crown chakra. When you're doing it consistently, when people look at you, your aura, your light will start to, you know, shine all around you. And so, for example, I was in Union Square the other, maybe like how many months ago, maybe 3, 4, I'm about to say the other day, but we've been on lockdown, and I only go to work and then come home. But I was in Union Square a couple months back, and I was walking past this like psychic who was like having her cards on the table, and she was like, your aura, it's pink. My aura changes all the time. And I just smiled at her and laughed. And she was like, you want to read? And I was like, no, I'm all right. All right. So you're going to start to see when you stand next to like a solid white surface and you look in the mirror, you'll see your own aura like glowing. All right. So meditation is very important. So tomorrow, make sure you're grounded. Make sure you're centered for those that know how to do it. So that way you can get all the messages you need to hear. Okay. And so these were some cards that were very important. I will tell you the overall energy first. And it talks about never-ending story. Okay, never-ending story. And that's number 37. And so with never-ending story, it just talks about you feel like, you know, if it ain't one thing, it's another, right? So with never-ending story, you want to get out of that element. You want to really shine your light and really grow to where you're going to. And I'll read that for you. It says self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary drama. So for you guys who are always tuned in to me, connected with me, you know, you're done with all of that because you're really trying to figure out what is your place in this world. What gifts that you have is going to help like move the universe to a higher vibration. And so that's what we're focused on. And right now you're like, okay, if it ain't one thing, it's another. I'm really over it. Right. And so that's where we are with that. The next card out is TikTok. When I see TikTok, I think about divine timing. When you see 3s, that talks about the ascended master. So what do we have? We have 30 here, right? And then 30, that's 3. So look up numerology number 3 or numerology number 30 or angel number 3 or angel number 30. But TikTok, when I see TikTok, it's like divine timing, divine timing, divine timing. So with a lot of us, everything is happening in divine timing. And I'm so glad I surrendered because, you know, when you surrender, surrender, it just makes the process a lot easier, right? And so it says timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. So what Spirit is saying, don't worry about, if everything you're asking for is going to come to fruition. Don't worry about tomorrow, for today have its own troubles for you to worry about. What you need to do is just wake up, smile, think about what you're grateful for, and go with the flow. But Spirit is saying you will understand everything, your gifts, what you're meant to do, your purpose, and divine timing. If you get things when you're not ready for them, you may not, handle them the right way. So trust the process, okay? The next card out is a change in the wind. So a lot of us, that's number 12. So look, again, 1 and 2 is 3. Again, the ascendant master energy. And so some of you guys may need to look up the zebra totem, okay? The zebra totem. And not only just the zebra totem, but also want to look up like the panther, I think that is, or not the lion, but what's the lion's girlfriend? Like the one that looks like this. You might want to look up that one, like that one, like the lion totem and the zebra totem, and it may resonate with you, okay? And so with the change in the wind, it's what we're going through right now. We're all going through this great awakening, and we're all waking up around the same time. Some may be slower than others, but we're all definitely waking up, right? And so with the change in the wind, it talks about a sense that unseen change has been initiated. Preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, unnecessarity about which direction the wind blows. Your cards are your cards, right? And so this is what we're going through. But Spirit is saying, like, just be still, be patient. Weather the storm. Know that we're going to get through and get to. So continue to be in your light no matter who try to trigger you. Again, Pluto is in retrograde. So you really have to check your emotional feelings and baggage at the door, because as of late, you're feeling those, emotions from when you were a child, or the inner childhood wounds, or about a parent that really didn't live up to what they should have. Again, forgive, release, let go. Forgive, release, let go. Forgive, release, let go. That's what we need to focus on, okay? And so let's dive into the work your light, because I had to pull those for you to get deep soul connections for you guys, or soul energy. And the first card out, we have Keepers of the Earth. We are the keepers of the earth. We are the light workers. We are the star seeds. We are the indigos and, mystics, magicians, like however you resonate under the spiritual umbrella. Witches, it's fine. At the end of the day, white witch, however you resonate, this channel does not discriminate. And it's about keepers of the earth. And it says, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So you guys know about the little information I gave you about my grandpa, Chief Running Bear, who defeated the colonel in the war for their land, right? And so my grandfather, or granddaddy as I call him, or Papa Running Bear, anytime something isn't right, or anytime I feel unsafe, that's when he shows up. Now I can tell you, I was showing a room in our apartment the other day, and this guy was like, we were interviewing him and whatever, and my roommate like walked out to go get the next candidate for the room, and immediately he started asking me like, oh, so are you here, always by yourself here? You got a friend, boyfriend? And there was this dark, tall image that came out the side. I can see from the side of my left eye, and I like turned, and I was just shocked, but I didn't want to freak the candidate out. But then as the more this guy talked, the stronger that tall presence was. And my grandpa, Chief Running Bear, was tall. And I smiled, and I was like, whoa. I was like, okay, I get it. And so here you have ancestors that are really helping and guiding you through this journey, through this ascension process, through your awakening. Trust the process. Again, I'll read it for you. It says, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. And that's exactly where my grandpa was, right next to me. And I never had that happen to me before. And I was blown away. I wasn't fearful, but I saw that he wasn't going to play games with the person that we were interviewing for the room. If they thought that they would come in here and try to sniggle their way, into a connection with me, my grandpa, Chief Running Bear, wasn't having that, right? So that is beautiful. Here's the next card. It says Mentakin. This has come out before in one of the readings. It says longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So a lot of you guys sometimes feel like, even growing up, I don't belong here. Why don't I fit in? I feel like I belong somewhere else. That's because your soul remembers. You don't quite remember until you really get grounded and centered and, work on your chakras and you start getting the messages that you need to hear. But original light worker. So you could come from a star, the star seed element. For example, if you're in a twin flame connection, you could be a star seed. Your divine counterpart could be a light worker. And either way it go, you've had many past lives. So you have that energy embodied into you from the star systems. Okay. So this is what this is talking about. You want to feel like, you're home. You want to feel your community. And that is why I tell all you guys to talk to each other in the comment section, because we're here to help each other. No one should be judging anybody. No one should make fun of comments, when people ask questions about, what is this, or how to heal this, or how do you work this. Like, at the end of the day, that's why we're here, to support and help. Now, the next card, it says the age of light. And this is what we're talking about, the age of Aquarius. All right. And so it says, you've been training for this for lifetimes. So what did I talk about with you when I said, inside of you, there's so many different, like things. Like, for example, I'm a light worker, but guess what? I'm also from the angelic realms of the seraphims. That's one of my energies. I've also been a healer in my past life who was killed for their gifts, and I was a man. Like, I've also been, goddess, high priestess to goddess Isis, and that's where the magic in me comes from. So you have to think, put yourself in my shoes. When you have all this going on and you trying to figure out right from left, the only thing you can do is surrender and allow things to unfold in divine timing, right? Cedric, you're watching this. This is for you. Specifically, Cedric. Okay? So, what I was going to say. So I want to read this one to you, The Age of Light. And I didn't bookmark this this book because I wasn't going to go too in like depth, but I feel like you guys really need a little boost of information before the class tomorrow, but I don't want to overload you because I want you to be focused, okay? Okay, so with the Age of Light, it says, mystics and sages throughout ages have predicted the period in history, and you decided to incarnate in the middle of it. There is no mistake that you are supposed to be here at this time of great change. If you ever feel unprepared or daunted by the path that is calling you, know this: you've been training for this for lifetimes. You are way more than the days that have breath through you in this life. You are also all of the lifetimes that came before. All of these experiences have published your soul into the most magnificent expression that's your authentic self. Your soul has many facets. Imagine a fingerprint. Your soul is 1,000,000 times more intricate than that. If you put together all of the fingerprints of all the people you have been, wow, I just was telling you guys this, you would not even get close to fathom how much of a unique masterpiece you are. You came in with a clear soul plan. You came in with the wisdom beyond your years. This is the part of you that longs to be seen. This is the part of you that is ready to step forward. That is ready to emerge. This is not the lifetime to stay hidden, but to step forth, be seen, and rise, right? And I want to share something with you. You see how this individual is pulling this white light down? I'm going to teach you guys how to do that in meditation tomorrow, because when I did that, I got such an aha moment and more clarity and information. Okay? All right. So let's get your overall energy. Warrior woman. So this energy can be interchangeable. You could be a man and be a warrior man, okay? And so what it says is, have you answered, your deepest calling? Get ready, guys. It's about to get real. And I'm proud of each and every one of you. The next card that was important for you to see, you are already doing it. It says, stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. So in class tomorrow, come prepared. Have your pen, have your paper. We're going to do a lot of actual physical rather than writing down. And the video will be posted right on the channel afterwards, or some days after that, I believe. The next card is play. It says, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. And that's what Spirit is asking you to do right now. Don't be so serious about everything, or you'll miss what you're meant to see and feel and know, right? All right. The next card, the Great Gathering, okay? It says, it's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe. So all 3,150 of you guys are family. You're connected in some way. When you guys have questions, when you guys have, want to know information, go ahead and write in the comment section. And I guarantee you someone is going to be on the channel that has the information that you need. Don't be shy. It's a no judgment zone, right? And if it is someone that's like on the channel of less vibration, I'm kicking them right off. Like I don't care about the subs. You won't come in and you won't, taint what we've built. I didn't build this channel alone. We've built this together because we're learning together, right? So it says the Great Gathering, the age of Aquarius. Look how everyone's out. This is what we're doing, okay? The next card is Leap, all right? It says, you go first, the universe will catch you. So just believe, just leap. And you're going to get the full moon is on May 7th, right? It's the flower moon, and it's a super moon at that. So you need to write your affirmations and your intentions down on a piece of paper, put it in the windowsill, put your crystals on there. I recommend jade, aventurine, rhodochrosite, moonstone in the middle, and sunstone. Okay, so I put all of those on my intentions list or affirmations list, and then when the full moon comes, I check off. Then when the full moon's here, I write a new one. New moon comes, I check off to see what came to fruition. You are powerful manifestors. You got this. Take a leap. The next card, align your life. And so it says, what is not aligned or needs to change? And that is what you guys are figuring out now. That's what we're all figuring out. We're really quick now to say like, my energy didn't like that. What's going on? What's happening? And also with the class, I will go over how to literally protect your energy, how to shield your energy, that even if you work with somebody that's real low vibrational, dark or something like that, that won't affect you. They won't be able to suck your light, because some of you guys are empaths, some of you guys are light workers, some of you guys are indigos. You have many gifts for some of you. For some of you, you only have a couple. And, in time, as you surrender, as you accept, more will be revealed to you. Okay? So this is your reading for the class. Just an update. Remember, the class starts at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to go over so much for you guys. It's going to be so beautiful. And at the end, we'll have a question and answer, like a Q&A. So depending on like what you guys are feeling, how you guys are loving the class, it can go from 5 to 5:45 or from 5 to 6, depending on like what you guys are feeling, or if my energy can take it, depending on how many of you guys are watching. Again, the information is below in the description box if you would like to donate to the channel, or follow me on Instagram, or subscribe to this channel. And if you would like to book me for a reading, you guys can do so. That information is below in the description box. I will be posting more testimonials up from the energy healing sessions that I am doing. And my clients, like your emails. Sand, thank you so much. Love and light. Your email was really beautiful. If you guys need herbal teas for any ailments, sicknesses, or anything like that, you can email me privately and tell me if you have things going on with you that you need support with. And I can give you recommendations, right? Other than that, guys, sending you lots of love and light. Can't wait to see you tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for our first class together, How to Work Your Gifts. Love and light, guys. Talk to you later.